What is up? What's up, Michael? Sorry, running a tad behind tonight. Got home late. So doing this a little later than I wanted to. That's alright. We're still doing it. What's up, Sean? Sean, like I said, I'm making you pick all the boxes for sure. You are picking all the boxes. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and open this case. Go ahead and open this case up. And we will get started. $12 boxes in here. Let's do this. Boxes. Let's do it this way. It's gotta be complicated. Alright, there we go. No dicks tonight. Alright. Give me just 1 second and we'll decide on which. Alright. So we got full case has 12 of these bad boys. We're opening 6 tonight. Then the other half will be the next break. So Sean, here we go. Let me point it up here like this a little bit. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Give me 6 numbers, Sean. Sean got a million teams, so he's picking the 6 boxes. Those are the rules. What's up, Travis? I didn't even see you in here. You tell me which 6 you want, Sean. And that's what we shall do. Give me 6 numbers here. Let's line this up a little bit. I think he's still here. The high number just means like Sean says 613895. The high number just means like, say when Topps Heritage first comes out. This is kind of like Topps Update at the end of the year. This is like Topps. This is Heritage version of that. So it's like just added on to the set. So say like the base of Topps Heritage is like numbered 1 to 300. Then these will be like 300 to 500 or whatever. So they just got higher number. Basically, it's exactly what it says. They just got higher numbers. So you want 1 is right there. 2, 3, and then 6 on the bottom, right here. If that makes sense, Travis. They're just cards. There will be some that were in the first one. And then also 5, which is right here. Yep, you are correct. And then 8 and 9. So 7, 8, 9. Alright, these are our 6 right here. And then I'll move these other 6 out of the way. Sean picked the Magic 6 boxes. Now, if y'all aren't familiar with Topps Heritage High Number, the big chases are going to be the real one autos. Despite Heritage, not being like a high dollar product, the real one autos are some of the most sought after collectible autos. Alright, there's our 6 boxes. So the real one is what you want. But sometimes they get a little boring. We'll see how they go. But we'll go ahead and start it off here with box number 1. So here we go. Again, I did not get a new razor blade. There we go. I need to get one. We do have a box. These do have box toppers. Our first one. Let's go into the Phillies. I actually watched somebody open these, Travis, and they were talking about how they were hard to open. So it got me real excited. So we'll see. Our man Yamamoto. We'll see how hard they are to open. But that's what the box that I saw open, that's what they were talking about. So we are going to find out. All right, here we go. Pack number 1. Yeah, of course they are. I'm so weak. It's going to be a fun night. All right. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be weak tonight. And not cut the cards, I promise. All right. Pack number 1. I think most of the hits are going to be in the next to last spot here. So we're starting off with the Christopher Morel, Justin Turner. And these have a bunch of the different short prints, Oliver Dunn, rookie. Dylan Cease. Jordan Blazevich. So this will be the hit spot, and we'll see. But obviously not all packs have something cool, but we'll check them and make sure. Again, I'm gonna be weak, but guess I'll be weak. This is gonna take a minute for sure. Once we get rolling, once we get the hang of it, we'll be rolling along. Connor Wong, Josh Hader, Logan Porter. So some of these may be even higher number short prints. I don't know. That's 501. Maybe not. Even high number usually has its own short print, but we'll see. I'll be an expert with my dull blade here. Blaze Alexander. James Paxton, Jackson Merrill rookie. Trevor Story. We got a Tanner Houck and a Christian Scott. So, we're looking for cool stuff, but I haven't saw anything cool yet. You'll have to help me too, Sean. Because even I don't remember. Musgrove, Manzard. Oh, so obviously I was wrong because there's a hit right there that is not in the back. It's actually the 3rd card. All right, our first numbered card. Jorge Soler is a chrome. It is 44 out of 75. 44 out of 75. So we'll be checking in that. Going to the Marlins, our first hit on the black border. 44 out of 75. On the black chrome. So, there is a unique, maybe the blue border. That's Dodgers though, so I could be wrong. Anyway, there may be a few little things we might miss here and there. It's Marlon Jorge Soler. That's right, Travis. Got you good. So I think that was in the third spot. Okay. So looks like it's going to be the fifth spot. This is where the inserts and all the cool stuff will be. Ronnie Mauricio on the rookie performers insert. So now we know. Yeah, looks like the 5 spot here. It's usually the same spot in every pack. And see, we got a blue chrome. It's actually this 4th spot in this pack. Some kind of chrome here. Hunter Brown. It is going to be out of $6.99. What is that? $4.77 out of $6.99. It's shiny. Hunter Brown to the Astros. Then we had a Fred Lynn on the Fred Lynn files. Blake Snell, Langford, and Graham Pauley. Guess what? The razor blade is a great idea. Kaiser, Henry Gomez, Reese Hoskins. We got Jordan on the now and then. Imanaga rookie. So, like Series 1, Heritage has a lot of base cards. But there's usually a couple cool short prints that I'll probably miss. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Arise, Mitch Haniger, and Guardians, Austin Hedges. I don't know. Okay, yeah, see, this is white. If you can look really close, it says white border right there. That's how you know. I'll try to get really close. That's how you know it's some kind of variation, because it'll have tiny text. It says white border, although it looks the exact same to me. So I'm actually going to look through the first couple packs. Yeah, see? There was one I missed early. But now I know what to look for. So now we're going to be cooking now. As my kids say. Yeah, there's another one. There's usually something about every pack. Yeah, it's obviously a white border. Clear, very clearly. I mean, I don't even know how that is a white border, but, you know, what do I know? Because here's another one. James Paxton is a white border. I guess they got the blue around them. If they're a white border, they're going to have blue, which makes no sense. Right? They all say white border. I guess they're lighter because this is not blue. It's like teal. I thought this one looked different too when I saw it. Connor Wong. And this one, the Ranger Suarez, is actually an image variation. It says image variation. Ranger Suarez. All right, so now we'll know what to look for. On to the next one. Oh, we got a thick. Hopefully this is some kind of patch auto, because it is thick. All right, we got David Fry. I don't know, we'll see. Paul DeJong. All right, we got. It is just a game used mem. Jake Cronenworth. Look how thick that thing is. Jake Cronenworth, our first hit. Going to the Padres. Yeah, it's a white border image variation. All right. First box. Looks like we're not getting an auto. We're getting a Jake Cronenworth relic card. Padres is you, Sean. That is you. I do remember that. So you're starting out hot. I want to see a red ink real one auto. That's all we're asking for. But that is in fact you, Sean. Very much so. Very much so you. And I brought my computer. I got it hooked up, so now I can see all the comments. All right, we got some kind of chrome card in this one. Cade Smith. We got a chrome card of Dominic Fletcher. That's also you, Sean. Looks like these ones are going to be out of $6.99. $4.73 out of $6.99. Dominic Fletcher. Dodgers team card. Lane Thomas. Trevor Rogers. Yeah, there will be for sure be multiple paper cuts. Absolutely. All right. Chat. Let's see. Now this one right here. What would you think here? That appears to be a white border. Guess what? It does say white border. But the others, that literally makes no sense. That is clearly a white border. Man, it's a Ben Brown going to Michael. Ben Brown white border. Maybe those other ones are some kind of air white border card, which means that you're rich if you got the air white border card. That is definitely an eBay 1 of 1. All right, Kyle Hurt, Victor Scott, Aaron Nola, Brujan. See, I think that's just a high number, 700. That's like a high number short print. Brujan with the 700. Lipscomb rookie, Medeiros, Paul Sewald. I'm pretty sure that's what it'll be. So there's still a bunch of those, but not as many. The 700s are more rare. So they call them a high number. It's a high number and high number. Oh, we got something different looking. We got Reggie Jackson on the perfectly programmed. Just doesn't seem like it should be in Heritage. But it is cool looking. Castro, Matt Carpenter. precision cutting. That's what we do. Precision. Blanco. Hey, there's a Skeens. Just a Skeens rookie. And I'm assuming, going to the Braves, this blue border is going to be a white border. It is. White border, blue border. Because, of course. So we're looking like multiple white borders per box. Unless this is some kind of white border hot box. Which it may be. Yeah. Those may exist. I do not know. Alright. Brenton Doyle. Chisholm. I think we got a black border now. Ryan Jeffers. It says white border as well. So maybe every border just says white border, even though that would be considered a black border. The others would be considered a blue border. I don't know. Maybe they should just put border. Like a border parallel. Instead of literally, it still says white border. Can you see that? White border. And it's black. So, I'm guessing they're all going to say white border. When really it should just say border. But there you go. White border. Ryan Jeffers. Glass now. Austin Shenton. Jordan Beck. Which is just a high number in the 700s. Logan Gilbert. I wish I wasn't weak and I could open these like a real man. Alright, Grayson Rodriguez. See, this is definitely a border. Hunter Renfroe to the Royals on the teal border. Teal border. I'm just going to start saying what color it is because that's how I roll. Hunter Renfroe teal border. Looks like we got another chrome card in here. In this one, Parker, J.D. Davis. Ooh, it's a shiny one. Out of 225. We got Brian Hudson, Randy Wine, Spears, and Tyler J. So we'll have to do some kind of random at the end for this one. It's 25 out of 225. Between the Reds and the Brewers. We'll do a random at the end. At approximately 2 a.m. There's a Yamamoto. Yonner Diaz, Royce Lewis. We got another chrome. James Outman to the Dodgers out of 699. 419 out of 699 on the James Outman. There's a Juan Marshall. Kenley Jansen. I said approximately. Not exactly. I should have did a third case. But that's lame, right? Alright, we got something different looking here. Soriano, it's a mini card. Nick Ahmed. It's tiny. I don't know how rare these are, but that's cool. Nick Ahmed. On the mini to the Giants. We got Elias Diaz. That's a cool looking card. On the MVP card. Fraley, Andy Pages, Travis d'Arnaud. Austin Hayes. Tyler J. We got a blue border, Winsell Perez to the Tigers. Joey Ortiz. Nick Martinez. Young Hoo Lee. Pareda. Hey, we got a black and white. Yeah. Suarez going to the Padres on the black and white. Isaiah Campbell. We do have an actual white border. Got a Robbie Ray. Michael Kopech going to the Dodgers on the white border. Irving Lopez. So that's the fun thing about Heritage is all these, the different variations that you'll see. We got maybe a different, no, just a Ryan Fernandez high number. There's Uwasawa, Austin Martin. All right, and that is box number 1. We're making record time. Let me top load these really fast. But now we know what we're doing here. That is exactly what I mean, Travis. Exactly. All right. Let me set these base to the side over here. Because we're all about that base. All right, box number 2. I don't remember what number this was precisely in the box of 12. But it is our second box. All right, we got a Rizzo box topper. They do have autos in these, which would be pretty cool to get. A box topper auto. Last time we did 4 stacks. This time we're just going to do 2 big stacks. I like it. Sounds about right. I would say it's only going to be worth, it has to be one like, you'd probably have to get like a bigger name, like a rookie. And then it probably still won't be worth a lot. Would be my guess. We got a chrome refractor of Clark Schmidt going to the Yankees. 26 out of 225. That's you, Sean. Got a Royals team card, which is pretty cool. I'm just going to wait, top load all these at one time at the end of the box. I feel like that's a good strategy. Glass now. Jacob Amaya. Suarez, which is going to be the high number. Gasser, Iglesias. Maybe I can start opening some. No way. I'm not even going to attempt it. That's right. Matt always knows what to come in and really be positive. Just make everything better. There's our blue border, Trevor Rogers to the Orioles. Jock Peterson, Matt Carpenter, Molina. That's how you do it. If you want to know the secret, that is it. Jordan Hicks. There's a Skeens. Britton Doyle. I just don't want to miss an image variation. Those are hard to notice. Unless you really know the cards. So nothing really in that pack. Jazz Chisholm. Connor Phillips. Got a Royce Lewis black border. To the Twins, Noelvi Marte on the rookie performers. Frankie Montas. Looks like we got a aqua border. Cade Smith to the Guardians on the aqua. See, we're moving right along this box. We're on record time. We got a chrome Angel Felipe out of 75. 24 out of 75 going to the A's. Angel Felipe. I've definitely heard of him. He's real and not made up. Jackson Rutledge. Schumann. Jerickson Profar. Ozuna. Let's see. I feel like I missed something on that one. Just the high number, 712. Looks like we got a blue border in this one. Quinn Priester. Teoscar. I will say the Dodgers blue border cards are pretty sweet. Teoscar Hernandez. Bellinger. They are pretty cool. I'm glad you comment too, Travis. That also keeps me from falling asleep. I'm sure Mike probably did. Well, looks like we got A thick relic. I wonder how many autos you get out of a case. That is the real question. All right, it's Clubhouse Collection of Javi Baez. Game used bat. I believe that is also you, Sean. I think you got the Tigers. On the game used bat. I'll tell you one thing I've learned watching the playback on my computer. It was way more terrible looking than what I thought compared to watching on my phone. All right. Now, we may still be able to get an auto. We'll see. Sometimes you get those dual hit boxes, you know. You get an auto and a relic. Looks like we got a gold. It is not a gold. Garrett Mitchell. 83 out of 699. 83 out of 699. Yeah, I thought that was funny to have a Javi Baez relic. Henderson and Holiday. Since he's been having an awesome couple of years, you know. Is he even on the team anymore? I don't know. Looks like a white border in this one. Robbie Ray. It is an Orioles white border of Eloy Jimenez. Cole Winn. Jack Leiter. We got a chrome card. It always looks like gold, but it's not. Oh, cool one though. Between the Royals and the Phillies. George Brett, Mike Schmidt. 65 out of 699. Juan Marshall. So that one will be randomed at the end as well. All right. We will have to. Going to the Dodgers, we got Gavin Lux, 31 out of 699. 31 out of 699. Fred Lynn. Lane Thomas. That piece of the pack went flying. Kevin Biggio. This looks like a green border. No. We got a Now and Then. Corbin Carroll. Paredes. Hey, he played like 20 games in the past 3 years. So it's not impossible. Justin Turner. Chris Sale. Looks like a blue border. Rookie pitchers. On the blue border. Langford rookie. To the Rangers. Matt Sauer. Orion Kerkering. See, this looks like it should be something, but it's not. Because it's green. Graham Pauley. The multicolors really get you. Tyler Black, Churio. That's our first Churio. Maeda. There's a George Brett. Perfectly programmed. Jackson Holiday, also our first Jackson Holiday. Forrest Whitley, Jorge Soler. The checklist, I think, is only like 200, so we should theoretically get multiples of the good rookie cards, but we'll see. Bader. We got a teal border, Ryan Pepio. Those are cool looking cards. I like them. The teal border ones. Josh Smith, Ahmed Rosario. Blaze Alexander. We got a white border, Logan Gilbert to the Mariners. A Rosarena. Was he in a Braves uniform? I did not even pay attention. Jesse Winker. Nick Lodolo on the 700 card. Blazovic. I could basically do surgery with this box cutter. Matt Sauer on the blue border. Colt Keith rookie. Cam Eden. Kyle Hurt. I'll really check for sure. Shota. Jackson Merrill. I'll check after I open this last pack. Oh. I was hyping myself up. Connor Kaiser. Hendrys Gomez. Brandon Hyde on the AL Manager of the Year. Christian Scott. Nick Nastrini. Alright, I'll put these base to the side, but I will just go through them real fast. See if I missed anything cool. Any image variations? Just real quick here. Hey. So there is a variation that I missed. For the Colt Keith, which is cool. So it is a color variation, it says. Colt Keith. It says color. So I don't know exactly what that means. But there you go. It's a color variation. Just like you always wanted. Which I'm pretty sure Sean had the Tigers, so he's getting every... He is getting every card. There may be one or two of those variations I missed throughout, but I will find them. Alright. I'm just going to stack all these and go on to Box number 3. That's right, Sean. Never forget. I will sleeve and top load these really fast, because that's how I roll. Yeah, I decided against that, Greg. After I did it just now and realized that it was a terrible idea, I'm not gonna do that anymore. Yeah, I'm not gonna. If I may miss. I think we'll catch for sure the borders. If I miss one here or there, we'll find it on when I'm doing the sort. This one right here will need to be. That's the whole idea of why I'm doing it. Travis, I'll flip every card over for you as I open it. Just for you. That will increase our time. This one needs to be randomed. So the next one of these we're starting at like 6 p.m. I really wanted to start this one early. I couldn't tonight. I could not do it. I tried to get another case, but man, Topps website basically exploded today. So this is our only full case. I'll probably get a couple more boxes. This is our only full case of Topps Heritage High Number. Well, we'll go with 6 p.m. How about that? Probably not even that early. Yeah. Some of us have real jobs too, Travis. You know? We don't just get to sit around in a garage all day and chill with the boys. Oh no, my top loaders fell. Great. Oh man, I don't know if this is a good idea, sleeping them at the end or not, because this is taking a while. We've lost a few in the live, so I don't know why, because this is action-packed. But right now we're 3 strong. I'm assuming by the end it's going to be only me. We'll see what happens. So if you're watching this tomorrow on the replay, know that you really missed out on an awesome time. All right, box number 3. You don't even need your eyes for this. You can just listen to my therapeutic voice. Yordan Alvarez. And drift away into a sweet sleep. I need agua. And I got some. You feel the warmth overcoming your body as you drift away into a sweet sleep. All right, box number 3. Oh no, I can't even open it with a razor now, with a box cutter. All right, we'll try to catch all the parallels. If we miss them, we'll find them later. Looks like nothing in this pack. There's probably something that I missed. Shota Jackson Merrill. Mitch Haniger. We got a Jake Bowers blue border. See, found that one. One time I did do a full case of Topps Heritage. Maybe 22 Topps Heritage. And it was just as awesome as you would imagine. I think it took 3+ hours. And it was fun. Trey Lipscomb. Aroldis Chapman. Bobby Witt Jr. on the perfectly programmed. Those cards are kind of cool. I like them. Paul Sewald, TJ Hopkins. I'm sure they are. If that was their first break, they're probably like, man, this really blows. Whoever said getting in breaks was fun. All right, we got a teal. Alex Bregman to the Astros on the teal border. I feel like there's going to be something pretty cool. All right, we got a chrome card in here. We're going to get an awesome auto. I can feel it. Harrison Bader. Reds Harrison Bader. 79 out of 699 to the Reds. Rosarena, rookie pitchers. I feel like we're definitely going to, Sean. Grayson Rodriguez, Willie Castro on the white border. Yamamoto, Robert Gasser. Paul Skeens, Jazz Chisholm. Got a blue border, Justin Turner. Jock Peterson, Willie Castro. That's right, we want some red ink. That's how we got the name, Travis. Because we dirty. Vladdy Jr. Oh, we got an auto. And it is, of course, a banger. Clayton Beeter. Everyone knows him. Snuck right up on me. It is a blue ink auto. But it is you, Sean. Clayton Beeter. Woohoo. Clayton Beeter may be alright. I don't know. I'm assuming he is a relief pitcher. Let's read about Clayton Beeter while we're at it here. This is a real one autograph from the 1975 Topps design. All right, there we go. Clayton Beeter. You're welcome. That is our first banger. Clayton Beeter and J.D. Dix dual auto would be pretty epic, for real. Think we got something shiny in this box. We do. DL Hall. 185 out of 699 to the Orioles. Skip Schumacher on the NL Manager of the Year. Dix beater dual auto. They really need to make that happen. Rosario, Will Klein. That's just a high number. Rengifo. That would also be an awesome triple auto. I do agree with that. Mitchell Parker, J.D. Davis. We got Enshrined into Cooperstown. First one of these we've got. Harmon Killebrew. Jake Bowers. Ryan Pepio. Robbie Ray. Slayton. Whit Merrifield. Cutter Crawford. We got a teal border coming up of Jake Bowers. Our second Bowers variation. Michael Bush. McCann. We got Rengifo blue border. To the Angels. Andy Pajes. Hey, there we go. I thought that one looked different. Image variation. I was right. I caught that one on my own. Pajes rookie image variation. Dodgers have gotten a lot of cards, actually. Which I think is you as well, Sean. Dodgers gotten a lot of cool stuff. Verlander, Soriano, Schumann, Bellinger, JD Martinez. Oh, I think we got a tiny card of Nasim Nunez on the mini. To the Nationals, now and then, Giancarlo Stanton. Giancarlo. Blanco, we got a chrome and a white border. Chrome is Pedro Pejas out of 225 on the chrome refractor. It is not a white border, but it is a Jason Dominguez insert. We got a Rowdy Tellez. Maybe. I don't know, Greg, maybe. They did something like that. I can't remember for sure. Bader. There's a white border that we'll have to random. Rookie infielders. Drew Millis. Yeah, like it was its own release. I think you're right. I think you are correct. Garrett Crochet. Pilar. Tobias Myers. Luis Hill. Got a blue border coming up of rookie pitchers, of course. Orion, Kerkering, Landon Knack, Tyler Black, Lodolo, Blake Snell, Langford and Graham Polly. That's what it was. Churio. Fernando Tatis. Jackson Holiday. It is, in fact, a super rare. 1 out of every 1 million packs. Gavin Sheets. Quinn Priester. Hey, we got a shiny card of the rookie outfielders. 517 out of 699. They're doing us real dirty with all these multi-team cards. All right. We are halfway there. Don't be sad, because we got 3 more boxes to go. The fun has just begun. All right. I'm actually going to plug my phone really fast. Bear with me for 1 second. As you have been this whole time. Continue to bear with me. Alright. Let's sleeve all these bad boys. Plug this thing in. Yeehaw! Alright. If you're still awake. If you are present, you get the card. That is how it works. White border. Come on, bro. Don't stick together. Oh, that needs to go here. And that goes there. What all's on the stands, you ask, Sean? Just all the bangers. The Clayton Beater auto. Jorge Soler out of 75. James Outman out of 699. Jake Cronenworth and Javi Baez relics. Andy Pages right here is an image variation. Basically all your cards, it is true. I think somebody else did have the Marlins. But I think all the others are yours. Yeah, he'll love it. You should definitely do that, Greg. It's his Christmas gift. All your base cards. That would be epic. Yale Hall numbered card. I'm gonna run out of top loaders at this rate. For real, let's just start. Let's make this process a little quicker for now. We'll just top load the numbered cards. How about that? Seems more efficient. For the sake of time. That is funny. Who needs sleep anyway? That's what I tell myself. All right. Box number 4. If you're keeping count, there's 2 more boxes after this box. Oh. If you're a big math guy. All right. Box topper, Vladdy Jr. I knew you'd like that quote. All right, here we go. Let the fun continue. I really need you guys to hype this up because we still have another half case. Don't you forget that. I'll send all the base to Travis. Jesse Winker, blue border. To the Mets. They're all going to GA. That's true, it will break me. Hunter Renfroe, hey, we got another auto. And it is, of course, Gene Tennis. The legendary Gene Tennis. Catcher, first baseman. Two for 2 on auto bangers today. All right. He definitely did, didn't he? That is not a Topps Heritage card. That card is literally from 1975 that they bought back and had him sign. Eric Fetty. We got Jordan Hicks out of 75. 17 out of 75 on the black border chrome. Will Klein. Imanaga. That's for the estate. Gavin Stone. Manzardo. Jesse Winker. Suarez. Jackson Merrill. Christian Scott. Yeah, you can never tell when an auto's coming. They just sneak up on you. Jack Leiter. The Fred Lynn Files. Brandon Fett. Rosarena. Yohendrys Gomez. We got another shiny one. It looks red too. It is red. Wonder what that's numbered out of. Oh, it's not red. It's just the $6.99 one. It is the Gray Rod. 12 out of $6.99, Grayson Rodriguez. The one and only Gray Rod. Yeah, that's what it is. It's his brother. The old Missy trick. Get your brother to sign all your autos. Clayton Beater, there he is again. Getting all the Clayton Beater cards. Evan Phillips. Legitimately, probably is. Justin Turner. We do have a blue border of Robert Gasser to the Brew Crew. Teoscar, Landon Knack. Oh yeah, we could definitely see some funny jersey swap pictures. That is true. There's an Acuna now and then insert. Nasim Nunez. We got an aqua border coming up of Chas McCormick. I do actually like the aqua borders. They are cool. Michael Garcia. Got a shiny card of JT Real Muto. $6.39 out of $6.99 to the Phillies. Ceddanne Rafaela. Jerkson Profar. Bailey Ober. Mitchell Parker. Got a Reds rookies card. Shea Langeliers, Andre Lipschitz. We did used to get all kind of Andre Lipschitz autos. I haven't got one of those in a while. Glass now. Looks like we got a blue border of Yamamoto. That actually is a good card. Yamamoto blue border. That's a sweet card. Willie Castro. Frankie Montas. Jose Siri. Canario. This break is going to give me carpal tunnel. JD Davis. Randy Rodriguez. Arias. Yamamoto. There's the regular Yamamoto. Tyler O'Neill, we got another aqua border coming up of Connor Kaiser going to the Rockies. Hernandez. Let's see, we got a chrome of Chris Stratton to the Rangers out of 225. 148 out of 225. Harmon Killebrew. Insert. That is true. It is officially opening day. It is finally here. We are after midnight. You can put all kinds of cards in bike spokes with these, Travis. Opening day is here. Should be some awesome games today, too, for real. Later today. Churio, we got a blue border of Keaton Wynn to the Giants. Jerry's Fines. Who's playing the very first game today? I don't know, actually. I should know, because I looked at them all, but I do not remember. Addison Barger is a high number. Langford Graham Pauley. Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head who's playing that very first game. Contreras. Hey, we got a Iglesias mini just for you, Travis. Ohtani on the AL MVP to the Angels. There is a slight intermission while I sleeve every card known to man. We got teal rookie pitchers on the teal border. And our last pack of box. Yankees Brewers. See, that should be a good game. Alright, we do have a shiny card in here of Ian Happ going to the Cubs out of 699. 455 out of 699. Bobby Witt. Rosario. Tigers, Dodgers, that will be good. So Skubal, I'm sure, is starting. Yeah, there you go. He is. Cy Young winner, he is starting. Probably Yamamoto, I'm assuming, for the Dodgers. Brewers, Tigers, both getting a sweep. Is that what you're saying, Travis? They're both going to get the season starting sweep. Yeah, how lame is that really? That they do the opening day in Japan. Get off there. It's stuck. There we go. Got it. Got it. Oh, I forgot to put this over here. Yamamoto. Maybe they won't start him. Who knows? But I'm assuming they will, right? Numbered Realmuto. You know what? I'm going to put the blue border Yamamoto up here because it's cool. James Outman looks like a creepy dude in that picture. Gasser, blue. Gray Rod. All right, and we are off to box number 5. So far, out of 4 boxes, we have 2 relics and 2 autos. Box topper is a actual buyback card that's stamped from 1975. Leondis Lacy. Lee Lacy. All right. It actually is in pretty good condition to be that old. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, man, that's a good looking card from the 70s. Good looking card for real. Nasim Nunez. Royals insert. Josh Smith. Yeah, I've seen some that are not the best looking, too. I, too, have saw those. Connor Phillips, Vladdy Jr. We got a blue border, Lane Thomas. Wouldn't be a break without getting a Lane Thomas parallel. It literally did. It literally did, Travis. I got soft hands. Austin Shenton. Rengifo. Gray Rod. We got a mini coming up of Naoki Uesawa going to the Red Sox. Got an Ellie now and then. Paul DeJong. See, this is how they get you with Heritage, though. Because every year I'm like, you know what, I'm not even going to open any Heritage this year. But then they do it, and there's no other cards for months. And that's how they get you. Aroldis Chapman on the Aqua border. Aqua. It's a pretty good average right there. 2 for 3. Don't you minimize his success, Travis. All right, we got a numbered card of Hagen Danner. 31 out of 699 to the Blue Jays. Paul Sewald. Got a white border in here of Royce Lewis. Will he get hurt this year? Yeah, the inserts actually are pretty cool. And they're not that common, really, to be honest. Yeah, I wish they'd give us some good numbered cards. That is true. Ben Brown. Canario. But, just like Update with high number, they put a bunch of randos in there. That is how they do it. Chris Sale, blue border. There you go. Cy Young winning white border, blue border. That still makes no sense. Whoever made the cards was like, you know, let's just put white border on every border. Why couldn't they just put border? You know? Then we would know it was a border variation. Barossa. Hey, we got another auto, and it is, in fact, a banger going to the Rays. The legendary Oslevis Basabe. We are now 3 for 3 on Monster Autos. You should definitely send the Chris Hill to PSA. Oslevis. All right, Kenley Jansen. Michael Bush. As all the cool guys say, we take those. He definitely is. All right, we got a shiny card of Dick Williams. 77 out of 699. At least they were on to something with the 69-9 parallel. There's the 2024 Braves. the one and only Richard Williams. Paul Skeens. The Fred Lynn Files. I really don't know how you guys are staying awake. I am barely awake. I'm assuming Sean is asleep at this point. Austin Hayes. Michael King. Andy Pajes. You are going to have the sickest Fred Lynn Files collection of all time. You're going to have the complete set. We got a blue border. Ryan Pepio. Sean is awake. Yes. He's still here. Thought you might have dozed off on us, buddy. Alright, we got a shiny one, yeah. We got a shiny chrome card of Jordan Wicks out of 75. 5-3 out of 75 to the Cubs. It is a rookie pitcher. That's right, Sean. Stay strong, my friend. Me too. Me too, Greg. Me too. It's going to be an awesome day tomorrow. Paul DeJong on the aqua border. You're going to wake up and say, was it worth it? And the answer is going to be absolutely. Young Hoo Lee. We got refractor. Brian Reynolds, 217 out of 225. Harmon Killebrew. We're getting closer. I think we're going to be done before 2 for sure. For sure. Winsell Perez. Colt Keith, rookie performers. Dylan Cease. So we only got 5 packs left in this box. Yeah, we got a pretty good auto hit rate so far, though. Maybe we'll get 6 autos in this case. That would be awesome. Matt Carpenter on the white border. I was hoping for at least half and half. Yeah, but maybe we'll get 6. I like it. Corbin Burns. Ahmed Nastrini. Correct. I don't know, that's debatable, Travis. We've gotten 3 pretty good autos. Pretty awesome. We got Addison Barger on the blue. penultimate pack. Munoz, that's got to be a high number. It is. I haven't saw his card that I remember. All right, final pack of box number 5. I think we're going to get something shiny in this one. We are. We got a chrome card of Jackson Rutledge. 171 out of 699. There's Joe Morgan. All right. We are down to the last box after a slight intermission for card sleeving. We will have one box. Time for the 7th inning stretch. There has definitely been 1 million blue borders. I'm assuming that's got to be the most common parallel. That would be my guess. We got a couple out of 75. Let's see. There we go. I like it. Good old Dick. Royce Lewis. Hagen Danner. Uwasawa. And Lane Thomas. And now, the grand finale of box number 6. And then tomorrow we do it all again. Aaron Nola is our box topper. All right, I need hydration. After seeing this, it definitely will. Still weak. Once they see all the action they missed out on, it will insta-fill. For the sake of time, that's correct. It increased our speediness. All right, we got a Gregory Soto out of 699. Bob Gibson. I was wondering if you were still alive, Travis. And you are. Man, he was a beast for a little bit. For real. Blue border rookie pitchers. For a short time, he was a beast. Barossa. We got a black border. Jonathan Ornelas, 4 out of 75. To the Rangers. Jeffers, Altuve, and Jordan. Cronenworth, Canario. Royce Lewis. Fidel Brujan. Lipschitz. That's the qualifier, huh? Skeens, Jazz, Chisholm, Ben Brown on the Aqua. Aqua rookie. Aqua border rookie. Minimum age of 26. I like it. Brandon Walter on the white border. We're getting all the young pitchers. Looks like a blue border of, drumroll, Landon Knack to the Dodgers. Most of them are. Wilson Contreras. Hey, we got another auto, and we just spoke it into existence. Our fourth auto. We are now 4 for 4. We were just talking about young rookie pitchers. Brian Hudson, look at that dude. I am intimidated. Born in 1997. So let's do the math there. 28, right? 28-year-old rookie Brian Hudson. Fit your qualifier, Greg. So there we go. And we are he's absolutely going up here. All right. Topps Heritage. High number is coming through clutch. It really does look like it. Like the background is one of those like wallpapers. That might be you, Sean, but I don't remember. But I think it really is you. I don't remember for sure on the Brewers, but I think it is. All right, we got a Dean Creamer, 32 out of 699. Jackson Merrill, rookie performers. Bo Naylor. Yeah, that's how you get into high number. You gotta be old. It's actually Tim Hudson's younger brother, Jordan Beck. And Tim Hudson is like 50 years old. Oh, yeah. He's definitely qualified. Hey, Ohtani. That actually is a cool insert. I like it. Old Gene Tennis. Everybody knows him. All right. Christopher Morel. Corey Seager on the World Series MVP winner. I think we might have, nope, I thought there was a shiny one, but I was wrong. No chromes in this pack. Graham Pauley. Eric Fetty. Oh, I thought we got a bonus auto for a second. Tricked me. It's just a blue border. Nick Lodolo. It looked very auto-like. You think they'd let me? I'll take it to my LCS and ask him. I don't know, though. I guarantee if we open the Easter egg tins, we would not get anything. Although if you look on Sports Card Nonsense, everybody acts like they're the most insane things ever created. But I guarantee you, Tanner Scott. Yeah, we're just real eggs. Forrest Whitley. Joe Musgrove. Dylan Cease. Oh, we got a chrome card. Looks like a refractor. Come on. Give us somebody good. Bryce Elder. 102 out of 225. Legendary Braves pitcher. Bryce Elder. If he's in AAA, it's just a rehab. Because he is an animal. All right, we got another Chrome. Another legendary pitcher. 154 out of 699. Jack Flaherty. He actually was pretty good. Craig Kimbrell. I saw that. Guess he's just old now, huh? Yeah, they should have put him in a Tigers uni. Randy Rodriguez. We got Orion Kerkering on the blue border. Chaz McCormick. And we are down to our final 4 packs. Unfortunately, the fun is almost over. I don't want you guys to get too depressed about it. Stephen Kolek, I knew that was a high number. 710. Lipscomb and Duran. We most definitely will be. We got a mini card. Paul DeJong to the Royals. Bob Gibson. I can't believe that we got 4 autos. And those are the autos that we got. Oh, man. You got another mini. The good old undefeated AAA season. Well, he saw what happened when your whole team died last year. Blanco. And he said this year, we'll be ready. All right, our final pack. Drum roll, please. Aaron Nola, Connor Kaiser, Clayton Beater, Christian Scott, Nick Martini. And we have concluded the first half of Topps Heritage High Number. Which actually broke Topps' website today. We made it together. All right, I will do a recap of our 1 bazillion cards. And I will also do like 5 randoms in a row. And I'm just going to sleeve for now the shiny cards. Correction, later today. That is accurate. All right, let's get our chrome cards here. Somebody send me the parlay they're picking tomorrow for opening day so I can tell it. We'll do it together. All right, recap time. All these are the parallels, some of them which have not been sleeved, but they will be. This actually needs to go over here because we are tired. All right, we got a Nick Lodolo, blue border, Landon Knack, blue border, Brandon Walter, white border, Prim Ben Brown, teal or aqua border, Tanner Scott, Orion, Kirkering, Blanco on the white border, Lane Thomas, Roldis Chapman, Royce Lewis, Chris Sale, Pepio, Paul DeJong, Matt Carpenter, Barger, Winker, Gasser, Chaz McCormick, Connor Kaiser, Keaton Wynn, Bowers, Alex Bregman, Willie Castro, Justin Turner. For the sake of time, never forget. All right, we had a Dean Creamer out of 699, numbered card. Jonathan Ornelas out of 75. Gregory Soto out of 699. Bryce Elder out of 225. Jack Flaherty out of 699. All right, we had a Paul DeJong mini. Jordan Wicks out of 75. Uwasawa mini. Hagen Danner out of 699. Dick Williams, 699. Jake Cronenworth on the relic. Brian Reynolds out of 225. Jackson Rutledge out of 699. Javi Baez on the bat relic. Jordan Hicks out of 75. Grayson Rodriguez out of 699. James Outman, 699. JT Real Muto out of 699. Chris Stratton out of 225. Iglesias Mini in Hap out of 699. Jorge Soler out of 75. Harrison Bader out of 699. DL Hall, 699. Jake Bowers on the Aqua. Rengifo Blue. Pajes was a image variation. Nasim Nunez Mini. Pedro Pajes out of 225. Hunter Brown out of 699. Clark Schmidt out of 225. Trevor Rogers blue border. Royce Lewis black border. That's like our only black border, so those are more rare. Cade Smith Aqua, our only non-chrome black border, I guess. Angel Felipe out of 75. Garrett Mitchell out of 699. Eloy white border. Teoscar on the blue border. Gavin Lux out of 699. Pepio Aqua. Logan Gilbert. Matt Sauer blue. Colt Keith on the color variation is what it says. Winsell Perez on the blue border. Robert Suarez on the black and white. Kopech on the white parallel. Nick Ahmed mini. Hunter Renfroe on the aqua. Ryan Jeffers on the other black border. I was wrong. There was two. Iglesias blue. Ben Brown white border. Dominic Fletcher out of 699. Ranger Suarez image variation. Connor Wong on the aqua. James Paxton blue. Austin Hedges blue. Then we also had these that we're going to have to do randoms on. Rookie pitchers. Rookie pitchers aqua. Rookie pitchers blue. Rookie pitchers. Rookie pitchers out of 699. Then we had George Brett, Mike Schmidt out of 699. Rookie pitchers and rookie pitchers out of 225. So the non-numbered ones we'll just do dice rolls on. And then we'll do actual randoms on these 3 numbered cards. Then up here we did have 4 autos. We did have the Yamamoto blue border. And our 4 autos were Brian Hudson to the Brewers, Clayton Beeter, Yankees, Basabe, Rays, and Gene Tennis to the A's. All right. Let me get my phone here. Appreciate you guys hanging out for 2 hours. 2-hour break. Late night. Let's get the old randomizer pulled up here. It is verifying that I am a human. Dice roller. List randomizer. Alright, first let's do the old dice roller here. We're just going to use 1 dice. So, here we go. How should I do this? But there's 4 different ones. That is a predicament. Alright, we'll do 2 dice. I like it. We're going to change it to 2. So here's what we'll do for these quad ones that are not numbered. We'll do 2 dice, so the total, max total you can get is 12. So we'll do 1 through 3, 4 through 7, or 4 through 6, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's how we'll do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so we'll do 2 dice. Here we go. Let's roll the dice. Alright, we got a 6. So this one is going to the Tigers. Same exact card in a blue border parallel. Same exact card. Here we go. Roll it again. Alright, we got a 4. So also going to the Tigers. Different card, but also a quad. Alright, we got a 8. So this one is going to the Guardians. To the Guardians. Next one. We got a 7. So going to the Blue Jays. And our last one we're doing a dice roller for is a 6. So going to the Red Sox. Alright. So now we'll have to do an actual randomizer between the Brewers and the Reds. Brewers, Reds. Done. Alright, so let's do a dice roller to see how many times we're going to randomize it. 9 times, of course. 9 times. So we got the Brewers and the Reds 9 times for this card right here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 times going to the Reds. The Reds. All right. So now we got Royals, Phillies. Royals, Phillies. So, this randomizer. Royals, Phillies. Back at the dice roller here. Let's roll it. It is a 2, so we're going to do it again because I want to do at least 4 times on the random. All right, it's 11, of course. So now we're doing 11 times. All right, 11 times Royals and Phillies. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. All right, going to the Royals. Randomize 11 times. Going to the Royals. All right. So we got this one out of 699 is our last random. 4 teams involved in this one. We got the Reds, Brewers, Guardians, White Sox. So back to our dice roller. 4 times exactly. We will do that. Here's our 4 teams. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Going to the White Sox out of 699. All right, and that does us, guys. Appreciate you all hanging out. That was the first half. We have 6 more boxes to go. Until then, see you guys. I am